Hi Leo, this is your October forecast. If you would like a private reading with me or if you'd like hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So you Leo, you have been looking and campaigning and working hard to be able to get that role, whether this is a role in a education, or this is in a job sense, or getting the loan. There has been negotiation, there has been talks, negotiating, campaigning hard, putting your face out there. And you're going to find that there will be success. Now, if this is about, local government, or, if you've been trying to be the head of a team, you're going to find that it's starting to pay off. You are going to get the yes. You are going to get the approval. So, this could be, neighborhood watch. This could be local council, because this is a success around your immediate area. So your sister, your brother, your neighbors, your own domestic life, short travel. So you might be enrolling in a education online, lower education, or that, where you're for some of you, this is, I want to go and I've been training to work in air or some sort of transport, and it is a small route, and now I've found that I have got that. For others, this is, I'm working in front of the camera, I'm working as a sales or marketing, I'm working on a campaign, I'm giving speeches, I'm something in the third house of communication. So I am talking, I am mentoring, my mental abilities are in place, and my communications are there to be able to, I'm finding my raw, and I'm putting myself out there. I'm standing up to my siblings. I am putting my ideas forward for this project to be able to get that success. I have a competition for this role or this job or this place, wherever that is. Now, with your study and career and finance, including the stock and investments, because you'll find that you've got a small win, you've got a bonus, you've got there's more money here, there is success. This card says that I have committed to this role and negotiated well. I put my hard work and commitment in. I've got that, and now I have my funds, I have my resources ready for this next journey, and I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put those resources best working for me. Now, for others, this is, I've got to spend money to make money to prove my commitment, or I have to spend some money for negotiation for this contract to be able to join the firm, on a platform. I've got myself a platform, I've committed to that, I must put some money in there to be able to advance. Now, for some, this is, you're reassessing your role, your place, because you have done well. Maybe for some of you, you think you've gone as far as you can, so you're on to the next leg of this journey. This is about your campaigning for yourself. So this might be, I've done really well for myself on whatever platform, or in my work, or my study, or my finance. And so now I want to work on promoting myself. So my website, my blog, speeches, talks, and this is where you're going to boom. This is where you are above the competition, is your communication and your mental abilities is what's selling you. At home, you do have a decision, and this is karmic. Now, for some of you, this is the role. I've got too many hats on with my role. I've got so much going on. Maybe somebody else, negotiations with somebody else in the family to take up more responsibility, to take more of a dual role here for resources, for responsibility for the running of the house. Now, for others, this is, I'm deciding between two homes. I'm deciding, am I going to move now? Am I going to save up money and move later? Am I going to move in with this person now, or am I going to stay and see how things go? For some of you, this is do I stay or do I go? Or I don't know if my partner's cheating. there is the idea of there could be, I'm not sure, so you or them, and then there's the idea of betrayal on the end of that. This is also about renewal. There is good news here. So like I said, if there's been the issue of will I get the house, will I not get the house, will I get the job, will I not get the job, will I win the campaign, or will I get that sponsor, will I get that job, will I get that promotion, will I win that argument, if this is to do with the council, will I get that approval, what is it you've been working on, will I, and then you'll find that it will. So this is also, you've got good news coming now, and then you've got news that you hear of soon that is about the future date. This is about a partnership, so maybe you've decided to go in with a property or go in with a home-based business with somebody else, or you're going to go halvesies in a home, or you've decided to cooperate, or someone's going to cover your finances for a bit, or you've now got the money that you can cover their resources for a bit. So there's something to do with a partnership. There is good news. There is news coming in again about a later date. But this is also about dual, have I earned enough resources now that I can just work the one job rather than the two? So, where is that a reassessment? Where are the too many hats? Where am I joining forces with somebody else? Because you made the decision, okay, well, maybe I'm going to move back home. I'm going to save up my money so I can buy myself a home, so I'm saving up for a deposit. With our health, we do have the King of Cups. Now, for some of you, this is inflammation in the waterworks area. Anywhere where there's flow, there's inflammation there, and this is causing an issue. For others, there has been a burning issue to do with, waterworks, fluid retention, which causes swelling. It causes burning in the feet, gout, anything to do with the flow, even heart flow, blood flow, anything to do with the flow. There's inflammation, there's burning, water retention, anything to do with that as well. For others, this is about, I've seen a specialist, I've got good news, I've got a little bit more of the journey to go, but I'm feeling emotionally good about this. I feel like things are now stable. I feel like things are finally, improving. They're finally on the way to stability, and it has been hard work. But I'm nearly there. And also, now that you've gotten to this place with this area, you'll find that you do have more options now. So if this is about, this inflammation, this swelling, this flow issue, you'll find that you do have more than one option. Maybe they'll give you something new that's a trial, and you'll find that it really does work better. So with your love, we do have the 10 of Swords. For some of you, this is, I've been blindsided, I have been dumped, or I have dumped someone due to betrayal. So, we're deciding between two. This could be you deciding between two people, or your partner, is deciding which way to go. There's also the idea of, I had to make a hard decision, and this is not to do with the split, but this is to do with, I have bitterly disappointed somebody, or they have to me. They didn't have my back when I really needed them to. And so now I'm deciding, well, am I valuable to this person? Where has this value issue happened where I feel struck down, I feel betrayal, I feel like this has happened behind my back, and I'm really disappointed in how this has worked because I don't feel like I was supported here. For others, this is my stress and obsession about this partner, I can't keep it off my mind, has struck me down. Like I'm so upset I have to sleep because I just don't know what's happening, and it's completely struck me down. Or I'm looking for the answer, and no matter where I turn, no one will tell me. I feel like no one's got my back. I feel like people are betraying me. Or, you knew. People knew, and no one told me, and I feel betrayed. I feel like you didn't have my back. For others, this is, there has been an issue where there has been a negotiation, maybe a split, and someone's thrown you under the bus. So your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels, Leo, is... So definitely we do have that move that I was saying before. Vanessa's saying that you do have to make this decision and have empathy there. And this decision is hard for you because there is heartache there. There is leaving something behind. This is, you know, advancing to the next level. For some of you, this is about that bitterness, that disappointment. Who do you have to cut out and leave behind? Chantel says there is going to be renewal there. For some of you, this is, you know, I'm deciding, because this is karma. I've decided I'm going to cut this person out and I'm going to go with an old love. But then again, for some of you, I feel like you bet and you put yourself all in and then you are struck down. So this is money. So we're talking about our money there, and this is also about our relationships. Isaiah says that there is a birth. We're giving birth to this new. Now, if this is our finances, we are onto that next level. We're putting so much time and energy and resources in here because this is something passionate. It's going to take a little while to get there, or it's nearly at the end, but I'm excited about this. So be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next month.